video I will show you the last variation of the 4-hole binding. It is called the hemp leaf binding or asa-no-ha toji. It is one of the most intricate and detailed patterns in step binding, and I really enjoy making it. It looks complex, but if you follow the previous bindings, you already know the techniques you need. Hi, I'm Joanna and welcome you to my missredfox paper art channel. If you'd like to keep improving your bookbinding skills, feel free to subscribe for more tutorials like this. Thank you so much. This is a piece of fabric with the asa-no-ha pattern, one of the most traditional Japanese patterns. And you can see that the binding pattern is part of the whole pattern here. So for example, this horizontal line is one of these horizontal lines here. And the triangles here are those triangles facing down here. And the vertical lines are these vertical lines here. By the way, this is my most favorite Japanese pattern. I also like this one, asa-no-ha with the waves, but I like this best. I will put the template or the link to it into this description below, and you can download it and adapt its size to the book size that you have, that you want to do. So you can see if you need larger spaces here between 1, 2, 3, and 4, or smaller or larger gaps here, and so on. The idea is that the space between 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4 is identical. The space here is identical, this one, and this one, as well as these two. And these 3 holes, B, C, and D, are in the middle between 3 and 4, 2 and 3, and 1 and 2. So you have equal sized triangles here. But other than that, it's up to you and to the book size that you have, how you size all these holes. Also, I have this whole line, the second row of holes, in the middle between this line and this line. And here's the rest of my book, so it looks neat and nice. For this binding, you will need quite a lot of thread, depending on your book size, of course, but you have to think that you have to fill all these gaps with thread on the front side and on the back side as well, and you have to consider the thickness of your book too. So measure everything, add about 20-30 centimeters to it and give it a try. You'd better have a longer thread and cut it than a too short thread and have to knot it. And I will start like all these bindings on the back side into number 2. So from the back side to the front side into number 2. Leave a tail of about 5 to 10 centimeters to be able to make a knot at the end and secure it with tape or with a clip. And we'll move to the left first and then come to the right again. So in number 2, over the spine and into number 2 again. And we move to the left into hole C, diagonally. And over the spine again. And now I have the half of this pattern here, this triangle. I go into number 3 from back to front. And now I'm not moving into C again. I will do that on my way back. But go around the spine into number 3 again. And then into D. Over the spine into D again. And from back to front into number 4. Now, not again in D, but over the spine into 4 again, from back to front. And now that we are here, we can go over the edge into number 4 again. And work on this corner. So from 4 into 4A, this is like a noble binding, this part. Diagonally, then over the spine again back into 4A, over the edge, back into 4A, over the edge, hold tight, and then diagonally into 4, from back to front. Now we can go here into D. And on the back side, we go from D into 3, from back to front. And if I go here, I don't have this gap. So go back into 4. And then close the gap between number 4 and number 3 on the back side. And now we are done for this part. I can't go back into 2 because otherwise this gap would be empty. So I go from 3 into C. On the back side from C into 2. And from 2 back into 3 to close the gap. To close the gap here between 3 and 2. And now we are done with this part. And we go back here. So into B, over the spine, into B again, into number 1, over the spine, into number 1 again, over the edge, from back to front, number 1. Now this corner, diagonally into 1A, over the spine into 1A, over the edge into 1A. And the corner is finished. Now this one, 1A to 1 on the back. I go into B, and on the back side I go from B to 2, close this gap, 2 to 1, and the last gap from 1 to 2 on the back side. And I have to bring this thread to the back now, so I go below one of these bindings to secure my thread and back into 2. Pull tight. And now I can remove this tape and make a knot. To have a secure one, left side over the right side and right side over the left side. They take your scissors and cut. And you see we have the same pattern on the front side and on the back side as it should be. It is a little bit more complicated, this pattern, and it's not so intuitive like the other ones, but if you follow the video slowly you can make it, I'm sure of it. So this is the finished hemp leaf binding or asa-no-ha toji. As you can see, it looks really detailed and intricate, and it has a very elegant pattern compared to the simple 4-hole binding. You can find the links to all the bindings below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video, and if so, please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos on bookbinding and paper crafting soon. If you have any questions, just write them down in the comments and I'll answer them as fast as I can. Thank you so much.